continues to build as city centers across the globe prepare for the 20th anniversary of Unification Day.
Thousands line up at the site of the Great Accord, celebrating the formation of the Advent Coalition.
Keeping with their promise to humanity, 12 new gene therapy clinics will be opening in select cities by the end of the new year.
Despite the attempted attack by fringe elements, operations at the new facility in Paris thankfully remain unaffected.
In response to the
The aliens and the rest of the Advent administration learn that we can hit them where it hurts. So we're moving into the city center to strike a high-profile target. Deploy and approach the designated position. Neutralize any hostile contacts and secure the site. Menace 1-5. We have a fix on the target. Move to place the X4 charges at the designated position.
Accessing the feed now. We're in. But I don't know for how long. You seeing this? Way too much security, even for Advent.
That's no ordinary gene therapy clinic. And we're telling the truth.
Or they're leading us into a trap. A really obvious trap. We'd need an army to march in there right now.
I've got a better idea. Outrider, this is Central. Go.
timeline you placed upon us, mistakes are bound to happen.
It wasn't our fault. Please!
There's no need for any of this. I will do what you ask of me. I just need additional time. Did you say something? You're one of those? You must understand, I had no choice.
Outrider, report.
So, you do exist. Outrider to Avenger, I have visual confirmation.
Are you sure?
Reapers are always sure.
I'll take your word for it. Cover your tracks and get the hell out of there. They can't know we were here. Yet.
Understood. Now the real war begins.
Excitement continues to build as city centers across the globe prepare for the 20th anniversary of Unification Day.
Thousands line up at the site of the Great Accord, celebrating the formation of the Advent Coalition.
Keeping with their promise to humanity, 12 new gene therapy clinics will be opening in select cities by the end of the new year.
Despite the attempted attack by fringe elements, operations at the new facility in Paris thankfully remain unaffected.
In response to the unprovoked intrusion on the eve of our most beloved celebration, the speaker reaches out to us.
A small number of dissidents again repeat the mistakes of the old world.
Striking as we celebrate the benevolent savior who time and again offers only friendship and compassion. Yet these trivial actions could
bond between humanity and the elders.
Peacekeeping forces have already made several preemptive arrests of known collaborators. Advent again assures all citizens that today's celebrations will continue as planned.
Perfect.
The Advent administration reminds you to report all suspicious activity to your nearest peacekeeper. Only together can we build a better tomorrow.
Approaching position. You were right. They've definitely got their hands full today.
Stay focused. Prep gatecrasher.
60 seconds.
Now.
Signal received. Loud and clear. Okay, Gatecrasher. Your turn.
Into the city center to strike a big target. Something that will shake up the tranquil little utopia Advent has been building all these years. Secure the designated coordinates and neutralize all hostile contacts. Firebrand will be in the area for your extraction. fix on the target. Move to place the X4 charges at the designated position. On my way. Roger. I've got my eyes on.
Double time. Location confirmed. Stepping off.
Good copy. Moving on target. Affirmative. Covering now.
Good copy. Moving on target.
These guys make up the bulk of the Advent forces we've dealt with. They're disciplined and well-equipped, but their obedience makes them predictable.
Moving to designated coordinates.
-15. You're near the target position.
Scanning. Move, move, move! Moving. On Overwatch. Moving. Overwatch. On the move. Roger, I've got my eyes on.
Solid copy.
Heading out. Eyes on the prize.
Heading out. Moving to Overwatch.
Orders confirmed. On the move. Scanning. Heading to that location. On Overwatch. Got him! They spotted us! Hostile neutralized!
The Advent officers seem more capable than the grunts. We're not sure whether to chalk it up to training or stricter mind control. Moving. Area is secure. We're not picking up any inbound contacts. Scanners are clear. -1-5, we have a limited window to act before Advent responds. We need to get those charges planted on the double.
Orders confirmed. On the move. Affirmative. Covering now.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Roger that.
-1-5, rendezvous at the extraction point. Status confirmed. Squad is clear. Detonating charges.
Advent gene therapy clinics will be closed tomorrow for equipment upgrades. Initial reports that the suspension of services were the result of dissident activity have been dismissed as radical propaganda.
Taking Advent apart one mission at a time, Commander. Impressive work.
Operating some of our most advanced equipment, specialists deploy robotic drones on the battlefield to be outfitted for combat or field medic. Just like it sounds, our sharpshooters engage enemy targets with pinpoint accuracy from extreme range. They're also trained in pistol marksmanship for the occasional close encounter. Ranger serves as our primary reconnaissance unit, capable of moving independently in concealment while engaging enemies at close range. Serving as our demolitions experts, the Grenadiers provide heavy ordnance delivery whenever and wherever we need it. Commander, each of our soldiers has a unique relationship with their squad mates. As they complete combat missions together, their compatibility will grow and can eventually develop into a lasting bond. Commander, having these two soldiers continue to work together has paid off. They know each other well enough at this point that we can have them train as a pair for additional tactical capabilities. You know, I probably wouldn't be alive today if it weren't for your father. He was, something of a miracle worker.
Getting the Avengers' power back online was a miracle. I'm not entirely sure how he deciphered their system, but we'd still be half buried in the sand if he hadn't. He gave everything he had to get the ship running. But he didn't live long enough to see her fly.
We owe you both a debt of gratitude.
You can honor his memory by using this ship to destroy the aliens wherever we find them.
You'll get no argument here. Commander, the media is a powerful tool. Just ask Advent's propaganda machine. I say it's time we turn it against them. By spreading the word of our soldiers' exploits in combat, we can bolster morale throughout the Resistance.
This is the voice of the Resistance, spreading the truth about what's really happening out there. Word from the front lines, XCOM has once again proven that despite what Advent would have you believe, humanity isn't going down without a fight.
Commander, to the research labs.
I do find that area of research to be among the more intriguing options available. We'll begin work immediately. I'll send word when a complete report is available.
There's room for us to expand our facilities on board the Avenger, Commander, but we'll need more engineers to clear out space for construction first. Commander, I'm going to need more help on the engineering team before I can start clearing out some... Okay. Reworked your repulsors with some of the parts I salvaged from their old engine. Should fix that stabilization problem you had. Come on, Rover. It'll work. Commander! Getting our tech to talk to theirs is hard. Do you ever regret leaving the city? You must miss some of it. The food, the warm beds.
Honestly, none of that really bothers me. What I miss the most is my equipment.
I hadn't thought about that. Advent probably had a pretty nice lab set up for you.
There was certainly no shortage of resources on their side.
Don't worry. I'm sure the commander will find something nice for you.
Commander, good to see you on your feet again. Welcome to the bridge, the nerve center of our operation. The aliens have our entire world in their grip. Advent controls everything. Government, communications, industry. Not to mention the military. And it's on us to take it all back. Resources and time are tight, Commander. It'll be up to you to decide how to best use both. The ship is yours.
Commander, we're attempting contact with a local resistance faction known as the Reapers. These people like to keep a very low profile, so it may take some time before we hear back. While we're waiting, it might be worthwhile to scan the area for additional supplies and resources. You never know what we may find out there. Commander, one of our resistance contacts just tipped us off to a site that may be worth investigating. Commander, the Avengers' remote scanning capabilities will help us search the area for clues or other resources. It's going to take some time, though. We've got a lot of ground to cover.
I think you will find our results have exceeded expectations. Commander, during the course of our research, we made a startling breakthrough that has led us to another potential avenue of study. However, if we are to proceed down this path, we must do so immediately, or I fear we will lose our opportunity to return to it in the future. I'll see that work begins immediately, Commander. I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
Avenger plotting new course.
Commander, as the Resistance continues to grow, we'll have a better chance of finding openings to strike back at Advent. As it is, we've already identified a potential target to disrupt the aliens' operations in this region. Our window of opportunity is limited, so we'll have to move fast.
Ranger deployed.
In position for deployment.
Picking up unusual readings coming from this area, and our recon team has confirmed that Advent is now operating some sort of massive psionic transmitter nearby. Shen and Tygan agree, if we destroy the transmitter while it's still connected to Advent's network, their operations across this entire region could be crippled. Advent has constructed a psionic transmitter in this area, tied directly into their primary network. Our intel suggests destroying it while it's still connected will severely damage their linked systems. Plant the explosives before they have a chance to pull the plug. Okay. These These two are working together like a well-oiled machine. As long as we keep them close to each other in the field, they'll reap various tactical benefits as their bond continues to grow.
Roger that. Objective in range.
Our readings indicate that relay is feeding energy directly into their network. If you can destroy it, it may disrupt their efforts to isolate the transmitter.
Affirmative.
Moving out. Enemy squad located.
Orders confirmed. Moving out. I'm on it.
Moving out.
Moving on target location. Eyes on the prize.
Orders confirmed. Moving out. Affirmative. Covering now.
On my way. They're on to us. Drop it so target! Missed the target.
Oh, would you look at that? No longer a threat.
On my way. This is for you!
Moving to designated position. Target neutralized.
Advent has almost cut off the transmitter from their network. We're running out of time.
Well done. As we had hoped, the network separation has been temporarily delayed.
Okay. Roger that.
Good copy. Moving on target. Moving to Overwatch.
Will do.
Moving to designated coordinates. Closing on target position now. Let's do this! Heading to that location. I'm on it. Rolling out.
Although they bear some resemblance to the sectoids first encountered during the invasion, their genetic structure now includes human DNA. They are stronger than
That's a
ever.
confirmed visual on the transmitter. Plant the X4 charges before they can cut it off from the network.
Come on!
Understood. Moving out. Get ready for a surprise.
Got him! Could use some ammo over here.
Multiple hostiles advancing on our position.
On the move. Hostile neutralized. On reserves.
Heading there now. Affirmative. Covering now.
Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative. Covering now.
Got it.
Got some admin here. Cover my flank!
Good riddance. They're repositioning on us! Confirmed. Target neutralized. Running dry. Catch.
We're not picking up any other contacts. Get those charges deployed. Signal confirmed. X4 charges are active. That transmitter is history. Good work, Commander.
Citizens should be aware that due to recent attacks on critical infrastructure across the region, supplies of certain food and medical items will be unavailable in a number of city centers. Check with local officials for more information.
Success beyond all expectations. I'm continually impressed, Commander.
Council you once knew is no more. Its membership have all sworn loyalty to the Advent administration. With one.
New objective added.
We're ready to move when you are, Commander. I've updated our objectives based on the latest information.
Considering the limited resources available to you, Commander, you have still managed to exceed my expectations. Excellent work.
Now that we have more staff on the engineering team, we can start clearing out space for new facilities, Commander. We should keep looking for more recruits, though. We'll need them to staff the facilities once they're built. Commander, so far I haven't seen anything critical among the alien components left over in this area. If we clean this stuff out, we could probably use this space for a new facility. Excavation is underway, Commander, but it's going to take some time to get all that stuff cleared out.
Commander, we have a lead on the alien black site, but we'll have to rely on the local resistance to actually get us into the facility. We should try to make contact with their forces in the region as soon as possible. It's the only way we're going to find out what's behind this so-called Avatar project.
The results of our breakthrough were quite fascinating. I had assumed assumed you'd make that research a priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
We'll start work on the new facility right away, Commander. I'll send word when it's up and running.
Do not think I could have predicted this outcome, though it is intriguing. Commander, the science team has grown particularly interested in this field of research, so much so that their inspiration could lead to vast improvements in our research efficiency. However, we must act fast. Despite their brilliance, they are a fickle group. I will send word as soon as we have something of note. Thank you for sending additional support staff to assist me, Commander. I will make sure they are put to good use.
Avenger plotting new course.
You are too trusting, John. The skirmishers are Advent. Advent is the enemy. The enemy is food.
Try not to bring that up when we meet, Volk.
You take their side after all we've seen these years?
Look, I'm not exactly having drinks with them, but they did hold up their end of the bargain. What about you?
Wait and see. Volk out.
Actually think they might show up. Commander, that was Konstantin Volokov, Volk to his friends. He and his Reapers are a big part of the reason why you're standing here today. Volk may be a little rough around the edges, but he's the real deal. Heads one of 3 resistance groups operating independently from us that we consider a legitimate threat to Advent. Together, they'd make one hell of a fighting force. Too bad they hate each other. Still, we've made some unlikely progress. Volk's Reapers may have found you, but they weren't acting alone. They were tipped off by a group of Advent defectors known as the Skirmishers. No one's big on working with these guys, knowing where they came from. But you wouldn't be here without their help. Both the Reapers and the Skirmishers have agreed to suspend hostilities provided you serve as the go-between. Trust doesn't come easy between these two, so we're heading for a nice, quiet spot on neutral ground. Even so, let's not take any chances. Intel on this area is weak, and we're picking up strange chatter on comms. Not to mention we're ending a decade-long blood feud today. I'd advise our soldiers to be fully prepared before we deploy on this one, Commander. Good luck.
Some of my people could use a hand in the field. Shouldn't be anything too tough. What do you say?
Not sure how long our contacts are going to wait for us, Commander. So I'd recommend we proceed as soon as possible. All available soldiers are standing by to deploy.
Setting course for the West Asian Corridor.
Each faction has agreed to allow a 2-person squad to escort them to the rendezvous point. Hopefully that should be enough to keep them from killing each other. We've got a temporary ceasefire in place for the duration of the meet, but still, that doesn't mean we shouldn't be ready for anything.
Deployed.
In position to drop.
Reapers and skirmishers have been at each other's throats for years, so we're keeping the exact meeting point strictly need to know. You'll split into 2 squads, rendezvous with each faction, and bring their envoy directly to the location of the meet. Officially, this city no longer exists, so we don't expect a lot in the way of Advent resistance. Still, keep your eyes peeled. It's been about 20 years since we last stepped foot in this place. Second team will head to the next drop point. Detecting increasing biological signatures in the area ahead. Then I'd say we're in the right place. Stay sharp out there today, people. Just because this city was abandoned doesn't mean it's lifeless.
If you are hungry, there's more where that came from. Impressive reflexes, but unnecessary.
Stand down. We're all friends here.
You are safe here. More so than you imagine. We shall see if the same holds true for these skirmishers of yours. Your presence already disturbs them. We must move quickly. My people will take care of this camp. Come.
Uploading the coordinates to the rendezvous point now. We've plotted the most direct route there. We don't know much about the skirmisher contact you'll be meeting other than his name. Mox.
Mox? Praetal Mox? His death squads wiped out entire camps of my people in the first years of the war. You would dare do this?
Pretty sure hands are bloody on both sides of this fight. That's the whole point of this intervention.
Reapers are born in the shadows, in the cold, harsh world that was waiting for us out there. We rely on stealth and long-range attacks, and our marksmen are unmatched by even the best XCOM has to offer.
As you order, Commander.
Damaged and dormant all these years, these devices still emit trace elements of unstable radiation. I cannot fathom what they were like in their original function.
We were there, Doctor. You're better off having missed it.
Ten-4! Volk says I am to obey. I see everything. On my way! No more time for regrets. We are not alone!
Those things, they still look like people.
What was human died years ago. Only the taint of the aliens survives now. Where there is one, more will follow. You must not hesitate to destroy them. Adjusting sight! Overwatch!
These creatures' DNA has mutated well beyond what we would classify as human. Perhaps the result of long-term exposure to the alien radiation from those pods. Though why anyone would subject themselves to that, I cannot imagine.
When the governments fell, millions starved. Many fled to cities such as this to scavenge for food. They did not heed the warnings. I'll leave this here. I'll keep an eye on it. I'm on it! Moving to designated position. Grenade! Hold the target down! These creatures' true strength lies in their numbers. As you can see, they fall easily. If we are careful with our shots, we will prevail. The only fate possible for aliens. Taken care of. My people have encountered these beings before. At first, they may appear mindless, but they hear quite well. In great numbers, they can be very deadly. Target down! Scanning. I am the unseen. I'll watch closely. Affirmative! Covering now!
An entire city of our own people left to turn into these things.
Yes. All we can offer them now is a merciful death. On Overwatch. I am trusting you. No one will cross. Stepping off! These creatures are worse even than Advent. They have no cause, no fear. They simply exist. If we do not defeat the aliens soon, we will become little more than they are. I go where I'm needed. I won't let them pass. Double time! All this for pray tell Mox? If he is not what you say he is, I shall kill him myself.
Looking forward to this meeting already.
I am at your service. I am on watch. Moving! Catch! Multiple targets down! Heading there now. I'm on it. Enemy is still up. Remember, they are not victims.
Central. Biological signatures are grouping into a singular mass. One closing in on this position.
A swarm. We must push forward before it arrives. Nailed him! Got no ammo. Good to go. I am at your service.
Extraction point is close, but looks like these things don't want to make it easy for you.
We will make it your pet, Advent, in time. I loaded these cartridges myself. I need ammo to hunt. Hostile neutralized. Closing on target position now. It's killing time! For years, my people hunted his kind. For years, we survived. Now you risk everything for your dreams of peace.
If you haven't noticed, the aliens have been kicking our planet's ass for the past 20 years. You think maybe it's time we try something else?
If only your speeches could take down these cursed creatures. That's a long run. Got it! Moving!
Though their intelligence appears almost non-existent, these creatures seem to employ some sort of rudimentary communication system. Perhaps auditory signals or some form of hive-like consciousness.
Your point, Doctor?
The entire swarm knows there is food here now. I would advise we make haste to leave this area.
I am on watch. Moving on target location.
You should have a clear path through now. Second squad is already en route to Mox. Proceed to the rendezvous and await their arrival.
Oh, we'll be there.
Looks like trouble ahead. The rendezvous could be compromised. Stay focused. Contact! Get down! We may have a bigger problem here. I'm guessing that's our man. Well, our contact anyway.
Crocksod. Advent. Puppet. Roxtala. 410. They were sent here to hunt. To purge the Drop 10. The Lost. Our meeting point is still secure. She is free of the imposter gods. I would give anything that all my kind could say the same. Even sit down with your Reapers. Now, we must go.
Rendezvous with Outrider is further ahead. Proceed through this district as quickly as possible, but be careful. Something tells me this city still has a few more surprises to throw our way.
Surprises are the least of our worries today. It is these Reapers of yours that are of true concern.
We, the Skirmishers, were created by the false gods of this world to serve and die as their puppets. We retain all that we were and more, and our prowess in battle serves us well in our cause. In close combat, none can stand opposed to us.
I will move.
Position confirmed. Come get some.
Rolling out.
On the move. I'm on it.
Moving.
Enemy eliminated.
Don't remember seeing these things before.
You were not meant to. Purifiers were created with a single purpose, to contain the Drop 10, the Lost. We must eliminate this patrol quickly before others arrive.
Fine by me. Take them down. You weren't kidding when you said those tanks could explode. Careful with these things. We don't need to take any unnecessary chances.
The patrol has been liberated. May their lives not be lost in vain. We must push forward and complete our mission.
Works for me. Move out.
Affirmative. Yes, Commander. Attacking on sight.
Closing on target position now. On Overwatch.
Okay. have time to face.
Everyone, get back! Purifiers may be down, but unfortunately, that was our extraction point.
I fear that is not the worst of it. Multiple biological signatures rapidly on approach to your position.
The lost. The sounds of combat excite them. They are drawn to it.
And you just blew up a fuel truck?
There was no other choice. Find an alternate exit. We will deal with the lost.
Not good.
Draklar. Dashers. They are not as docile as the rest of their kind.
Orders confirmed. On the move. Moving to Overwatch.
Moving on target location. Moving to Overwatch.
Maintain Batal. Non-evade detection. Efficient attack.
The shockwave of that explosion reverberated throughout most of the city. I would expect a significant reaction from the Lost.
The only reaction I will accept from them is their deaths. Find us that exit.
Here, catch! Target's cleared.
These Lost seem to be pretty sensitive to noise. The sounds of combat are likely to draw even more of them.
Hostile neutralized. Running dry. Target eliminated. Rock and roll. I'm all out. Come get some.
Moving there. Their casualties grow. I am almost out of ammunition.
Sounds like the Lost are getting a lot closer to our position, Commander. Prepare for more incoming.
Negative damage.
Their journey ends here.
That whole area is hotter than we thought. Gonna need a little more time.
Understood. Holding position.
Ready to engage. Got it covered.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Reinitializing weapon. The light has left them. I stand ready.
Enemy destroyed.
Target still up.
I did nothing.
like we've got something here. Just need another minute.
You have your minute.
Enemies down. Running dry. Taken care of. Out of ammo. Reload. Hostiles classified. Target neutralized. Running dry on ammo. Good riddance. I'm ready. Got no ammo.
Got him. Draining ammo fast.
Kill confirmed.
Reload around.
Kill confirmed.
Got it covered.
I go as ordered. It is under my watch.
Enemy down.
We found a new route that should get you to the rendezvous point safely. The Lost are still converging on the area, so make it fast.
That will not be a problem.
Got it.
Position confirmed. I'm on it.
I advance.
Heading to that location. Affirmative. Covering now.
Moving to position. Scanning.
I go. I await your approach. I will not fail you again.
Hostile neutralized. Understood. Moving out.
I am reloading. Moving.
Overwatch.
I'm all over it.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Back online. Taken care of. Enemy eliminated. Heading there now.
A long run.
Rolling.
Outrider and the first team should be waiting for you ahead. I know this wasn't the easiest stop, but I have to believe it'll still be worth it in the end.
That depends on the Reapers.
Rendezvous point directly ahead. Let's try and play nice today, people.
So, Advent's most brutal captain comes to atone for his crimes.
I am no longer that being. I am free now.
Taking off that helmet does not change what you are. Reapers have long memories. Elder Cracksard. Anytime.
The way I see it, we have two options. Join forces and kick the Elders off our world, or kill each other here and now. The choice is yours.
No one has ever done that before. No one shall ever do that again.
What the hell is that?
Vox Prima, Elder Assassin, relentless death that stalks my kind, Butcher of Free Advent.
My people face another like her. They are the undying, Advent's curse upon us. We must combine strength if we are to have any chance of success.
You are welcome to try.
Your Reapers face a being such as this?
They appeared without warning years ago. Had they not, we would have already regained our home.
Such arrogance. The Elder's will extends throughout the universe. I am but one of their instruments.
Moving to designated position. Affirmative. Covering now. Reapers are always vigilant. Ready to go.
Headed there now. On Overwatch.
I will not waver.
Moving out! Overwatch!
A new world awaits me. You will never leave me.
The end is coming.
On my way! I am at your service. Awaiting instructions. Heading there now. Cover.
Moving to designated position. Locked and loaded.
I go. Holding position.
Headed there now! Holding! They make themselves known. I need some help!
Enjoy these fleeting breaths while they last. This is the beginning of the end for your resistance.
It looks like the Chosen knocked one of our soldiers into a daze. We need to get someone over there to help them get back on their feet before that thing can move in and attack.
Affirmative, moving out! Orders confirmed, moving out! I will go.
I had not expected this conflict to be so exhilarating. You surprise me, XCOM. Still, the Elder's will is that none survive this day. I cannot leave that to fortune.
The sonic dispersal waves emitting from that pod are crisscrossing a massive area.
Mean That thing just rang the dinner bell for every remaining lost in the city.
An accurate assessment. The entire lost biomass seems to be converging on this position.
Then let's get you all the hell out of there. Firebrand's en route to the evac coordinates now. Get moving.
Moving to position. Hostile classified. Missed the target. My ammo's running low.
That's affirmative. Enemy down. Enemy eliminated. Missed. My ammo's running low.
A 10 baton. Non-evade detection.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
We deny our creators.
Initial analysis of these creatures' movement patterns reveals an almost coordinated attack strategy. Perhaps they're not the mindless automatons they initially appeared to be. An intriguing, if not horrific, possibility.
Kill confirmed. Orders confirmed. On the move. No time to spare. Good copy. Moving on target. Back in.
Roger that. Ready to go.
A long run.
Rolling out. How many of these creatures can still be in this city?
Advent has been sending purifier squads into these cities for years, yet somehow the lost survive, even thrive. We do not know why.
You have the power! Heading out! No longer a threat. Heading to that location. Got it covered. I'm on the move. I'll watch closely. the move.
Go, go, go!
To that position. I am watching.
Enemy down.
They won't fight no more.
Good riddance.
I did not exist when this city stood whole. Still, I feel revulsion at what happened to this place, to these people.
I believe you. Rolling out. One of many. I will need more ammo. I am trusting you. I must reload. Moving to designated position. Scanning.
Orders confirmed. Moving out. Heal him up.
Yes, Commander. Reloading ammunition.
Enemies down. Running. Target neutralized. There will come a day when my people take back this place for our own.
If they are all like you, that is a likely possibility.
Enemy eliminated. On reserve. Good riddance. Rock and roll. Got no ammo. Headed there now. As you order, Commander. The only fate possible for aliens. I am on watch. Affirmative.
I will move. Attacking on sight.
Moving to designated coordinates. Hostile neutralized. Affirmative. Covering now. Volk would be disappointed.
Their journey ends here.
I could use a quieter spot.
Conditions deteriorate.
Detecting additional lost converging near the evacuation coordinates. I advise caution. It would seem the lost are on to our strategy.
It is the Elder's will that this alliance fall. It will take more than mere loss for that to happen.
Hostile neutralized. Hostiles pacified. Gonna need to reload soon.
Moving far.
I go where I am needed. For the Reapers! My ammo is gone. Moving.
Position confirmed.
Got it. Moving.
The entire swarm converges upon us. We cannot hold this position much longer.
Outrider to Avenger. Where the hell's our exit? This is as low as I can get her.
No! I do not intend to die this day. I will follow. Fox Tala 410.
Time to return home, traitor.
It looks like we'll be getting some help from these new factions. I'd love to check out some of their weapons and equipment if we have time.
We may have chosen a different means of resistance, but our people fight for the same reason, for the world we once knew. Together we will end this occupation, or die trying.
The Resistance factions take a more flexible approach to training than traditional soldiers, and can often learn multiple new abilities with each promotion. They will adapt to follow your choices, Commander.
efficiently executed and no casualties. You can lead the Reapers any day, Commander. Well done.
The soldiers should never allow themselves to be captured in battle. Their dishonor will only be compounded by their suffering.
The Resistance factions can help us locate our captive soldier if we deploy on a covert action alongside them. We've had our suspicions, but before now we've never had the resources to investigate the possibility of clandestine Advent facilities built up outside the...
It would be so easy. Good to see you, sister.
Miscreants, restrain yourselves, lest you be restrained.
No, the three of us, called upon together. Something has changed.
On that, we are agreed. The battlefield has shifted. Our masters have need of us once more.
Sounds to me like they're afraid.
You dare defile this place with your wretched tongue?
Oh, I dare. Our children. Each of you possess our strength. Each of you possess our wisdom. Of all our creations, you are truly blessed. Your charge was a simple one. The subjugation of those who would see our grand design falter. We have been pleased. Until now. Our greatest asset has been lost, stolen from us, while our strongest did nothing. We are disappointed.
Thought you were the strongest.
Arrogance, defiance. You have walked among the humans for too long. You have been corrupted. You can be reclaimed. Yet perhaps you may also be redeemed. Perhaps you all may be redeemed. A greater battle lies ahead. Our time on this world draws to a close. Yet we need not abandon it completely at our departure. For one among you is surely ready to claim this world as their own. One among you is worthy. Return what was lost to us, but all that knows our will, to the one that succeeds our everlasting favor, to the others. You are the chosen, do not fail us. Now go!
Commander, we've just made contact with a new faction of the Resistance known as the Reapers. They're an elusive bunch, but this is their headquarters. We can scan at this location now to start benefiting from our newfound cooperation.
So this is the Commander. Dragonova spoke highly of you and the rest of your team. Trust me, that does not happen often. You are all welcome here. I will admit I had some concerns with this alliance of yours, but from what I hear, this skirmisher, Mox, was captured protecting one of my own. Reapers have long memories, Commander. We will honor our end of the deal. Volk, out.
Your tenacity could prove your undoing, Commander. If you would seek a fight with me, I hope you are truly ready to match my skills.
Our next operation will put us right in the middle of chosen territory, Commander. There's a good chance they'll show up to interfere, so we should plan accordingly.
Avenger plotting new course.
We completed our research in remarkable time, Commander.
Commander, if we intend on discovering the purpose of the chip we extracted from you,
We'll need to conduct the appropriate research as soon as possible.
I agree.
That is an important task, Commander.
Guerrilla Tactics School now operational. Strategic resource located.
If that was the best you can manage in battle, this world will be mine even sooner than I had envisioned.
Setting course for West Asia.
Nothing on the local comms. Advent's been quiet lately. I'm guessing we have you to thank for that.
Our pleasure, Den Mother. Enjoy it while it lasts.
We plan to. Our water purification
massive
system...
signal coming from the Advent Network Tower. It's global. Sir, I think you want to see this.
Fellow citizens, for 20 years, the Advent Coalition has worked tirelessly to repair the ravages and injustices of the old world. Under our stewardship, our cities prosper, our people flourish, and our world heals. And yet, among us, there are still those who would refuse to acknowledge the truth, who are determined to see all that we have achieved.
Multiple radar contacts on approach to Haven Alpha 7.
That must end.
Even as I speak to you today,
You've got incoming on approach.
Your signal's breaking up. Outlying territories to end this scourge once and for all.
They're right on top of you.
Losing you, Avenger.
Raise them again.
We will ensure your continued safety and well-being throughout this crisis.
Get your people out of there!
With your cooperation, we will overcome these radical elements and usher in another 20 years of peace and prosperity.
They don't stand a chance. Commander, we should get a squad ready to deploy.
Commander, we have a squad ready to move on the Resistance Haven currently under siege by the aliens. Give the word and we'll move out.
Commander, I appreciate you recruiting new staff for the engineering team, but as it stands, we have people still waiting for an assignment. We can have them working on construction, excavation, or staffing a facility. Commander, now that members of the Resistance factions have joined us on the Avenger, I thought you might want an area where you can meet, to organize and plan future operations together.
Commander, we've got local resistance forces waiting to make contact, but we'll have to make the first move.
Ranger deployed.
Menace, ready to deploy.
Just got word the aliens are hitting a resistance outpost with everything they've got, and our people don't stand a chance against them. We're heading in to secure the area, eliminate all enemy contacts. One of those Chosen is leading an assault on the Resistance encampment in this area. Our people are doing what they can to fight back, but we need to help protect the civilians trapped nearby. There's a group of Resistance soldiers hunkered down not far from your position. Move in and help fend off the attacking alien forces. stepping off.
Location confirmed.
Already there. I'm on the move. I see everything. Got it covered.
Heading out. Scanning.
Let's move already! You can't handle me! Watch my back. Good copy. Moving on target. Catch!
Rolling. Overwatch. Commander, Advent isn't backing off. They've got units in the AO that are ignoring our forces just to get a better shot at the civilians. Take those bastards down. The resistance team is in the clear. They're moving to help the other survivors. There's a large group of civilians pinned down within range of your position. Sensors indicate hostile forces are closing in fast. We need to get in there before the aliens slaughter those people. Getting a little toasty here! Getting it done. Got something new. I'm all over it.
Getting it done. I'll be there soon.
Move! Move! Move!
No need to ask twice. Moving out.
Roger that.
Moving out. My watch begins.
Getting it done.
We've heard rumors about some kind of shapeshifters. I'm guessing this is it.
It is a remarkable species. If only we had some means of containment.
Don't even think about it.
At first, Advent deployed non-lethal stun units for crowd control and the occasional protest. We don't see a whole lot of that anymore. On the move. On my way. Overwatch.
You want some more? Moving to designated position. I've got eyes on an Advent position. Orders confirmed. On the move.
Moving to Overwatch.
I will go. There's an alien patrol nearby. Remember, they are not victims.
Shot wide.
Watch the sides!
They found us.
Heading to that location.
Here I come! How many is that now? Weapons burning ammo fast!
I will reposition. I am the hunter. Watching comes naturally.
No retreat! Overwatch!
Moving to designated position. Scanning. On Overwatch.
Scanning. Finally! Whew! You see that?
Menace 1-5, you've secured the remaining civilians and there are no other hostile contacts on the scope. Good work out there.
now, our enemy lurks in the shadows, plotting to destroy all we have built, to return us to the chaos of the old world. Only together can we oppose them. United in the Elder's love for us, we shall prevail, no matter the cost.
Excellent work, Commander. Your efforts in the field have certainly encouraged the crew.
You have done an outstanding job leading the Resistance, Commander.
For most of our soldiers, the living quarters on board the Avenger are a step up from the conditions they've had to live with on the ground.
factions could use a place to coordinate their operations, Commander. This ring Shen designed sounds like a great candidate for our next construction effort.
We're picking up an unsecured transmission from some clown calling himself Van Dorn. Doesn't sound like the kind of recruit we're looking for.
An urgent communication coming in for you now, Commander.
You have made considerable progress against the aliens over the past month, Commander. I hope that your ongoing efforts will only lead to further success.
Chosen are a tough group to infiltrate, but we've managed to gather intel on their latest actions, and have a rough idea of how close each is to reaching their ultimate goal of locating the Avenger.
Commander, we have intel suggesting the aliens are working on developments that threaten our ability to stop the Avatar project. We can conduct guerrilla operations to disrupt one of these efforts, but we'll have to choose carefully. We don't have the resources to intercede everywhere.
Commander, the factions have pledged their support to XCOM, and they're ready to carry out your orders. As our influence with these groups increases, our capabilities will grow in kind.
My people are up for some additional work if you've got any orders for us, Commander.
Commander, we'll need to send our own soldiers out to work with the Resistance factions to complete these covert actions. They'll be gone for a few days, but this will help us build influence with the Resistance while generating material support. This operation is going to require some field experience, Commander. We'll need to send one of our vets to lead the effort. We'll get the job done. Don't worry, Commander. Commander, the Resistance has a hidden cache of resources stashed outside of Advent's reach.
But that means we'll have to fly over and scan the area if we want to recover this stuff for ourselves.
This will prove to have been an important breakthrough. I will begin our research immediately. From my own experience, Advent generally deploys heavy security rather than subterfuge.
The cooperation of these extremists will do little to unite the forces of your resistance, Commander.
Avenger plotting new course.
The bond between these soldiers continues to grow. They can gain additional tactical strengths if they continue their training together. Commander, if we're gonna win this war, we need to take every chance we get to fight back. We'll have to be ready to engage the enemy during unpredictable situations, which require special planning and preparation.
15, West Asia.
Commander, you should be aware. We're detecting lost activity in this area. Our forces will need to be especially vigilant.
We're in the pipe. 5 by 5.
A trusted source in the Resistance has confirmed that a high-ranking Advent military officer will be moving through this area as part of a routine patrol. We have an opportunity here to completely disrupt Advent's command structure and delay their current operations. All we have to do is neutralize that officer. Menace 1-5, we're tracking the Advent General and his escorts, but we don't have an exact fix on their location. Sweep the area and eliminate the target along with any other hostiles that stand in your way.
As I expected, Commander, there are significant readings indicative of the Lost moving throughout the combat zone. Be careful out there.